Everybody's been on the data bandwagon lately. They've all been trying to figure out, how do I get more data and more data on these kids? The truth of the matter is, you've got to get the right data. The right data means, what specifically does the student need in order to help them succeed? As an example of getting the right data, helping understand, is this student really good at attentional issues? Does the student struggle with working memory? Does the student struggle with being able to sequence a task? Those are the micro skills that drive all of the data. In other words, you can look at data and see that a student is a poor reader, but maybe what's behind the poor reading is going to be something like a processing deficit. Until you repair that, the kid's always going to be a poor reader. So you have to get the data that matters. The hard data is getting relevant, specific data that's actionable. When you have that, now you can prepare a plan to fix it.
One thing that we focused on too is knowing who our students really are. And every week we have what's called a response to instruction or intervention meeting, grade level assistant meetings, where we look at the data.
The next student in your class that we'll be talking about is Denise Castillo. Okay. I show her as second grade oral reading fluency, that she's high in math but struggling in reading.
Right.
Okay.
And I'm just monitoring her. She's not getting any outside classroom intervention. I'm just
It's all
working
within class.
within class,
And
right.
is she making growth?
Yeah, she started out with 30 words per minute, 10 errors. She's up to 56 with 10. So
We have literacy specialists, we have ELL specialists, math specialists. We're a Title I school, so we have extra instructional coaches to help us. We have the school counselor and the school nurse, because there's a lot of, with poverty, there's a lot of medical issues that come along with that at times. And so the history and knowing, the background of each student across the school helps us to make sure that we cover the entire child.
You're not going to get accountability by just saying you are accountable. You get accountability by people beginning to feel some ownership over what they do. They feel good about the vision, they like the strategies that are being done, and they see some immediate progress.
The staff at Rex Bell Elementary makes the time for collaboration to review the hard data for each and every student. They set school-wide goals as well as customized goals for themselves and their students.
We look at the benchmark assessments, we look at state assessments, common grade level assessments, all the different data. It can be emotional behavior data, and as a team we look at those things and look at what the needs of those kids are. And so every week we're meeting as grade levels and talking about who needs what and what instructional strategies may work for students.